Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 12th, 2025 full moon reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. If you are sound sensitive, this is the time to mute the reading and wait till you see me picking up the singing bowl, because that will be your sign to unmute it. You have had all the healing energy wash over you. You just don't have to listen to it. All right, so now let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Oh, the Four of Wands is crowning you. I love that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The King of Swords, the Page of Cups, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The Eight of Cups, angels and spirit guides. The Six of Cups, angels, oh gosh, and spirit guides. Everything falls. Okay. Fantastic. Oh, the High Priestess has made herself known. The Queen of Earth. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. Now, that's you, Capricorn. This came out reverse. It felt reverse, but we're not doing that here. So here, this is the energy of you. And there could be a bit of resistance to the High Priestess energy coming forward. So just being aware of that. Angels and spirit guides. The Four of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. And the Tower. Okay. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I know nobody likes to see the Tower. So an acknowledgement of that, boo, Tower times. But it's not a bad thing. It's just a time of intense and powerful change. And we need intense and powerful change, or else we'd all stay like we were when we were 5. And, that's silly. So let's see here how everything plays out. Let me just make sure you can read it all. I hope you can. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So you are crowned with the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is fantastic. It is celebration as big as a wedding. Now, you can argue here, okay, you have a celebration as big as a wedding. You have an ending as severe as a divorce. Yes, you have had, dichotomy in your life. You have had the two polar opposites of things come forward and be true in your existence. But this is a time of celebration. This is a time of coming together and seeing yourself after you have been through so much, after you have experienced so much. This full moon is in Leo, okay? It is called the snow moon, which I put out there because it's just pretty, and it brings attention to our heart's desire. It brings intensity to our emotions, and it really illuminates anything that is lowering our energy vibration. And here, it is all about building it up. It's new job opportunities. It's moving house. It's a celebration of soul and spirit. It is stepping into yourself joyously. And the Elder of Air, the King of Swords, is saying, cut through the lies, cut through the bull, and claim your voice, period, and stop. He's not the most sympathetic of the kings. The King of Cups would be sympathetic. The King of Swords is not. He's like, listen, just do it. Let's get it done. Let's move it forward. That's the energy that's around you right now. It's very strong air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So an acknowledgement of that. The Page of Cups is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It is connecting with your inner child. It is connecting with your heart, with what you love, and seeing that love move you forward. When you were little, was your heart's desire not met? Okay? And this isn't just saying, and this could be a pain that's like, no, we can't have ice cream, and you were told you could have ice cream. That can really hurt. That can hurt a kid. That's a big emotion. But it's also, when did you reach out with open arms to love somebody and they rejected you? When were you hurt? How were you hurt? It might have been when you were small. It might have been when you were a teenager. It doesn't really matter. You were still growing. You were still young. You were still connecting. And so the Page of Cups says now, take your heart and let's cradle it. Take your voice of the inner child and let's hear it. Let you embrace what you love. Let you embrace your joy. The Eight of Cups isn't ending as severe as a divorce. It's something that you're walking away from, but you're also choosing you. It is something where you're saying, you know what, I thought this would be great. Oops, oops. It's not. We all make those mistakes. Have you ever had a job? I know I have. Where you walk in and you're like, this is going to be awesome. And then 5 minutes in, you realize, man, I made a huge mistake. Sometimes it happens. And sometimes we learn our best lessons that way. But we have to be taught kind of the harder way of that. So the Eight of Cups is choosing you, choosing to leave certain things behind, but it's also certain emotions where it's like, okay, you know what? You're not serving me anymore. You were protecting me once upon a time, but now you're hindering me. Now you're holding me back. And I don't need this. It brings us to the Six of Cups. It brings us to a connection with our childhood, with what we truly love. We're bringing balance into ourselves. And the High Priestess, the veil is lifted from our eyes. And we're a little bit apprehensive with that. And that's completely reasonable. It's like, well, wait, I don't want to see everything. Thank you very much. This is overwhelming. And the Queen of Pentacles with the High Priestess is like, no, it is time to plant the seeds where they will flourish. It is time to truly see the soil. It's time to truly see what's around you. And you're going to see that Spirit pulls you in a different direction. It's like, no, I'm going to look at this. And Spirit's like, no, you're not. You're going to look at this. You have to look at this. And there's going to be an annoyance during this moon that makes you frustrated, makes you overwhelmed. Acknowledgement of that. But then seeing, okay, where's this taking me? Why is this coming forward? With the Eight of Swords, getting out of our own head, getting out of our own way is going to be very important. I highly recommend seeing a good acupuncturist if you can. I know that is a luxury, but we can also do acupressure on ourselves. If we, have if we look up teachings and stuff here on YouTube, energy healings. So here with the Eight of Air, with the Eight of Swords, it's getting out of our own head and it's getting out of our own way. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. We have the repeat of the number 8, okay? And 8 is a number of, it's I want to say it's a control number. It's like hard work, dedication, determination. I can get this done. And sometimes, I don't care how much work you pour into something, right? It's like, I don't care how much water you pour into a broken cup. It's not going to hold it. So just that acknowledgement is going to be really important. It's like, okay, cool, get that. See it. I get it, I see it. Maybe I want to accept it, maybe I don't. But it's that acknowledgement that's going to be really important during this full moon. The repeat of the number 4 is our foundational self. It's also very sturdy, very, very tried, very true, you have very good practical energy, which Capricorn, you thrive in. You thrive in good practical energy. With the Tower, you have been through a really hard time. And it messed with your head. It did. There's a fear now of what if the other shoe drops? What if things fall apart? What about this? What about that? An acknowledgement of it is time to rebuild. The Tower will never be the same. And I have to be okay with that. And that can take time in and of itself. But as I step into me, as I am empowered by me, I see how I need to move forward and my blessings. And I see myself transforming. It brings us then to our subconscious, not our subconscious, it brings us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And this is the Vulture. It says, accept the inevitable, let go of the past, and welcome a rebirth of beginnings. I love that. A rebirth to begin. And that's what you have. You have a rebirth of beginnings here. You're being transformed. You're being reborn. It brings us to our chakra energy. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And this is abundance. It's stepping into the abundance of ourselves, the passion, the power, the prosperity. And it's embracing our root chakra, which I know if you're part of this family, repeat it with me. Tap your tailbone, tap your kidneys. That is where our negative energy stores up in us, and it hinders us. It blocks us. I also have a teacher that says, tap your kidneys because all the wrinkles will go away. And I love that because I'm vain enough to really love that. It's like, oh, please. So here, it is keeping us joyous, and it is keeping us, connected with our heart and what we love. So again, tapping your kidneys, tapping your tailbone, releasing that negative energy, embracing your abundance is so important, because we can have all this abundant energy around us, but if we're sitting there so much in our own heads thinking, no, it's not for me, I have to just work harder, I just have to, do more, because I'm never going to be successful if I don't, exhaust myself, rub myself into the ground. Spirit's like, okay, I had this pile of abundance for you, but like, okay. And so here, it's being kinder to ourselves, and it's opening up the door. It's embracing our hearts. It's seeing joy move us forward. And it brings us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Princess of Pentacles. We can be carrying something around with us, around money, around prosperity, Capricorn, that we've had since we were little. Something where, people were like, you don't get anything for free. Again, it's kind of like that sense of you have to work yourself to the bone. And we got that message as a child, and it's just been perpetuated. So being aware of that, understanding that, that's going to be very important. And knowing that there are going to be, inner child blockages that can come up during this during this moon, around us embracing our prosperity and success, needs to be acknowledged. It moves us then to our Luna message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have sovereignty, the queen of the moon herself, coming forward. Angels and spirit guides. Resilience, angels and spirit guides. Discernment. Ooh, I like that. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Okay, so sovereignty, resilience, and discernment. Your sovereignty comes from your resilience, yes, but it's also like, I'm now planting my tree. I'm now bringing forward my wishes, my desires, and what it is that I want in my life. I am discerning with my energy, with the way that I need to move forward. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. It is a time to give rather than take. It's a time to bring forward my prosperity, my energy, to hold to my vision. Communication is key. I have to say what I want. This is a time with a Leo, anything. Like, you have to say what you want, right? They can get so caught up. That energy can get so caught up in like the here and the now and the pushing forward and being seen and moving things. That's saying, okay, this is where I need to be. This is what I want. Leo energy and this Leo full moon will respond very, very well to that. And you will find also, Capricorn, that you respond very, very well to that, where you're saying, okay, this is illuminating how I want to move forward in my life, where I want to be, and what I desire for me. And you will also see how your heart is stepping in and saying, but this is what I long for, and this is where I need to be. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is the duck, and it says, find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you, and you do. Your energy to be your chakra energy is here, the sacral chakra. It's relationships, it's connection is going to be so important. It's tightening those relationships. It's also tightening the relationship you have with yourself, with what you want. Again, sacral chakra, just like the root chakra, tap your tailbone, tap your kidneys, releasing negative energy and really embracing what you want. It brings us to our energy to be mindful of, which is the king of of Pentacles. I'm going to move this up here because I just realized I don't have room for everything. The King of Pentacles is ourselves. Do not get in your own way. You know, you have the Queen of Pentacles here. You have the Page of Pentacles saying, hey, be mindful of the Page of Pentacles. Be mindful of the King of Pentacles. Be mindful of being too strict, too rigid, too rule following, Capricorn. And that's the thing. We can get very afraid of chaos. Chaos is a part of life, right? That's one of the reasons I firmly believe that we are shown as the devil, right? Because the devil is the conglomeration, the coming together of all the chaos gods. And it's like, okay, you know, here they all are in one big baddie. But chaos is part of the living world. And we are to see the chaos because we see the chaos very well. And we can find order within the chaos. But we need to honor ourselves by acknowledging the chaos of life and existence, not letting it break us down and moving forward. Because we can tend to hold on to things and say, okay, if I just have these rules and these structures and this way of doing things, everything will fall into line. And it doesn't. And that can be very upsetting and very intense. So an acknowledgement of that is really important for our hearts, our souls, and ourselves. And we need to be just mindful of that energy creeping around us at times. It moves us to our subconscious tarot message, which is the Death card, Scorpio energy. This is a time frame of October 23rd to November 21st. It is a dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. It is transformation, and it is good luck. It is being deeply connected with the spirit world and letting yourself have that connection guide you forward, because you're going to want it to be practical, Capricorn, and it's not always going to be. So letting yourself embrace the Scorpio of it all, the you know, kind of like just enchanted knowing. It moves us then to our subconscious Lunar message, which is beginnings. Conclusions are within reach. As you open up these doors to the beginnings of things, conclusions are within reach. You start to find balance and understanding. You start to see so much more than you had seen before. All right, Capricorn, I hope this reading has resonated with you. Do not fight the High Priestess coming into your life, the deeper understanding, the seeing around the corners of things, because that is going to be your greatest gift, because you're going to blend that spiritual understanding, that connection, that esoteric, you know, power with your beautifully practical, down-to-earth nature, and it makes you unstoppable. All right. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you all nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of yourself and this full moon. Again, if you are noise sensitive, this is time to mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you. If not, take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony. Capricorn, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I wish you all a blessed moon. Bye.